Hi, I'm Nick, owner of Sweet Concrete. And if you're having moisture issues in your basement due to water wicking through the concrete walls, you might want to listen up. See, this problem can be caused by the concrete never being waterproofed or whatever sort of waterproofing material that was put on the outside of the walls originally could be compromised over time. This may cause water to start to wick through the walls, causing efflorescence and moisture damage. Now, moisture damage to the concrete will slowly deteriorate that concrete slab. This can also cause mold growth throughout the whole home. Now, black mold mitigation is really expensive, and as soon as it starts to spread into the walls, it can be very costly. So I'll show you today how you could go in and seal the concrete walls from the inside of your basement by using a sealer that soaks into the wall and waterproofs it, creating a moisture barrier inside of the concrete. Let me show you how. So first off, you want to pour the Credo DPS into a paint tray and use a long nap paint roller to apply it. You want to start from the bottom and roll upwards up the wall until the wall is saturated with sealer. You also want to keep the concrete completely wet with sealer for a full 30 minutes. By keeping the concrete completely saturated with sealer for the full 30 minutes, it allows the sealer to penetrate deeper into the concrete walls, and it will help prevent that moisture from coming through. The way the sealer works is that it reacts with the minerals inside of the concrete walls and starts to crystallize and fill in the voids in between all of the sand and aggregate in the concrete. This creates a moisture barrier inside of the concrete that should hold back hydrostatic pressure. As you could see, you could apply Credo DPS to walls that already have water in them or water leakage. So when you're applying it, as it starts the curing process, what it's going to do is it's going to push out any of that residual moisture that's trying to leach through the wall. So this makes Credo DPS a great option for waterproofing below grade concrete walls. Now, Credo DPS does waterproof the concrete, but it does not fill in any sort of cracks or holes in the wall. So if you do have any hairline cracks or something like that, what you would want to do is repair those cracks using some sort of cement-based patching material. Usually hairline cracks can be patched by just mixing up Portland cement with water and then applying it either with a grout trowel or something like that, or even by hand, pushing it into the cracks. After that's allowed to dry, you should be able to apply the Credo DPS, and it will actually strengthen up that fill in the concrete and make it to where it's a permanent fill. Credo DPS can also be used for waterproofing concrete floors. So personally, I like to just pour it right onto the concrete, or you could work out of a paint tray with a paint roller. On a smooth honed surface like this, you could pour it right on and just mop it into the concrete. Once again, you want to keep the concrete wet with sealer for a full 30 minutes to allow it to soak deep into the concrete and work its magic. Besides being really easy to use, Credo DPS is considered a green product, meaning that it is completely VOC free, it has no odor, and you really don't need any safety equipment besides maybe just some rubber gloves. So if you're having moisture problems in your below grade concrete, pick up some Credo DPS today, exclusively sold at credoseal.com.